Welcome to Virtuality, a game that I know nothing about, but now that I'm seeing the screen, I'm really excited about because it looks so cool. I've never played it before. I know nothing about the story, if there is a story, but Alex. Amicus curiae is a Latin phrase which is literally translated as friend of the court. It is defined as someone who is not a party in the case but volunteers information because he or she has an interest in the outcome. This may come in the form of a brief, legal opinion, or I look up from the indifferent glow of the hollow at the emptiness of the library. Rows and rows of angled bookshelves just jut out of the walls, yet no one is there to browse them. Of course not. No one cared to look at books anymore. It was surprising they still maintained a whole floor for what everyone considered to be outdated technology. Books aren't even technology. Everyone was busy making plans for the upcoming weekend, socializing, and here I was, studying, as usual. Such a nerd. Still, there was something nice about having the whole floor to myself. It was all mine, and no one else's. Mine, oh mine, my precious. Still, there was something nice about having the. I already read that. Well, except for the librarians, who occasionally scuttled in to make sure I was behaving myself, because I wouldn't, normally. Loud pounding footsteps come from the steps behind me, the ones that led down to the first floor. I avert my eyes and try to return to the screen. An amicus curiae must be approved by. Oh my god, hello.
I knew I'd find you here. You spend way too much time in here. I'm starting to think you prefer these dusty old books over your own girlfriend.
I do. She makes a pouting face at me, and I just can't resist. I pull her towards me and give her a light kiss. Had it been almost a year already? You know that isn't true. How could I choose anything over you? It's just that we have an exam coming up next week, and Professor Durham's always difficult.
What's the point of making you memorize all this boring stuff anyway? When you can get all the info you want from your comm in a blink of an eye. He's such an outdated old geezer. The university should just fire him and replace him with someone younger who gets how to use technology. And is cute.
She passes a huge grin at the thought. I thought I should be a bit jealous that she was always fawning over the thought of some other guy. But what could I do? I guess as long as it was just the girlish fantasy in her mind, there was no harm in it. Well, unless management has a sudden change of heart, I still have a test to study for. She puts her hands on her hips and tips her head to the side, pursing her lips in annoyance.
But I wanted you to go to that new dance club with me tonight. They've got all those hollows and making it so you can't even tell what's real and what's virtual. I've been wanting to go so bad. You promised you would go with me anytime I wanted.
I don't remember promising that exactly. You know I'd love to go with you, but this is really important, okay? We'll go as soon as I get out and get this test out of the way. I mean it. The club isn't going anywhere.
You always say that. You're always too busy.
Jeez, I'd really done it this time. I had to think quick or she'd be sulking for the rest of the week. We'll go next Friday, right after my test.
But there's a tournament then. They're only once a month.
So, haven't you seen plenty of those? There'll always be more.
But I never miss one. I mean, virtual reality is like the coolest thing ever. It's so much cooler than the real world. You can do magic and all kinds of stuff, and wear all these cool clothes without having to pay. It's awesome. Besides, lots of people go together, like a date.
The thing that normal couples do. It wasn't easy to miss the job there.
And it's totally in style right now. Everyone goes.
In style? I guess it was. I could hardly remember the time when anything with the world virtual, and it was just for geeks and nerds. Now it's one big party scene, which is a perfect place for a girl like her, and just the sort of place that I prefer to keep my distance from. It was a wonder that we were still together when we were such complete opposites. She was the partier, and I was the stay-at-home studier. It wasn't true love or anything like that. I think we both just enjoyed the reliable companionship more than anything, so it worked out for both of us. I really wanted to be the good boyfriend and do what she wanted here. Yeah. But I just didn't get the hype. What's the point of it all if it's fake anyway? But if it would make her happy.
Plus, I'm gonna be there to represent our fan club.
Fan club?
My friends and I made it. Don't you remember? We've talked about it before.
Oh, right. Those girls. The ones that were even more voracious fangirls than she was. Always giggling and squealing and carrying on about something. I must have blocked them from my memory on purpose. Oops. What's it for?
God, don't you ever listen to me, Alex? Silver Phoenix?
My blank expression wasn't quite what she wanted to see.
The maid that's been tearing up the charts, winning all the tournaments, he's awesome and so cute. He totally noticed a fan club last time. Maybe this time we can get a private meeting with them after the tournament.
She gave her own best fangirl squeal and wriggled with excitement, then remembered that she was upset with me. Wow, that face.
So I guess I'll have to miss out on our little date after all. But I guess I can always find some really fun guys there that'll hang out with me so I won't be lonely.
It was impossible to miss that not-so-subtle air of resentment in her voice. All right, already. If that's what you really want, I'll go with you.
Oh, you're finally going to make that an account? Jeez, I can't believe it took me so long to convince you. You're like the only one I know that doesn't have one yet.
At first I thought I'd finally appeased her, but then a look of deadly seriousness crossed her face. Ah!
But you better be able to figure it out. I don't want to look stupid because I'm with you.
Rude. And then she was gone, and then it was gone, replaced with the usual carefree grin as she sauntered off.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait!
Looking forward to it. I put on my best fake grin, knowing that was the furthest thing from the truth. 10 years ago, they came out with the technology to let people explore virtual worlds through their minds, and it was an instant hit. Nowadays, everyone uses it, practically every chance they get. Everything about it seems silly to me. The equipment, which is shaped like a diving suit and helmet, looks utterly ridiculous. And for what? Some game? Don't people feel a sense of responsibility anymore? Sure, we didn't need to work as much as the previous generations. Everything was much easier to get nowadays. But still, why play around it all day? Why not do something more productive? I agree. So it just goes on like this, I guess. Save real quick. Boop. Okay. Yes. Return. I fiddle with the helmet, trying to get it on just right. I will say it was a birthday gift from an aunt who doesn't know me very well. She had felt bad for me because I was the only kid she knew without one. Nobody ever told her it was the last thing I could ever want. It seemed to be finally coming in handy. I guess I should finally send her that thank you note in good conscience. Better figure it out quick, or I'll be late. I should probably have gotten started a bit earlier. An absurdly cheery screen pops up, not in front of me, but within my mind. It lauds the wonders of virtuality in bright, bold font. Yep. First time user, second pop-up to my right asks, reading my com information to find out that I had no account. Text changes. Create an account today. It's easy. And a new page is brought up before me with the usual name, username, password, and password boxes. My name is already entered for me. Another bit of information took from the com. It took from the com. Yeah. What? So what? I missed that. Whatever it was. Oh, that was it? Man, they don't really waste time. Play this tutorial? I don't think I have time, and I don't want to be late for meeting Alyssa. Anyway, I think I can figure it out on my own. I saved a little bit before this, so, I can go back and eventually do the... Nah, I don't want to be late. What I'm gonna do, better safe than sorry. Yeah, I guess I better do it. Hopefully it won't take long. Should just be the basics, right? Hang on. So I'm gonna save this one right here. Yes. Return. An empty room emerges from the darkness, nothing but plain white walls and floor. The space seems endless somehow, despite the fact that I can clearly see all four walls. There is no door. So, what now? Yeah. Oh, hello. It looks like Lucy. She looks like Lucy from Fairy Tale. Welcome to the incredible world of virtuality. I'm your personal avatar. Here to guide you and teach you the basics of virtuality. Yes! I give her a name. I'm naming her Lucy. Done. It's done.
Why do you take a moment to give me my name? Give me your name.
Fucking Lucy. Hang on, can I do it? Because I'm all about that fucking fairy tale. Done.
Great, I like it.
I don't remember what her voice was. Here's a go with mine.
Now let's begin with the basics of virtuality. Here you'll find that movement is as natural as it is in the real world. In virtuality, there is no disconnect between you and your character, because here you are the character. Go ahead and try walking around a bit.
I took a few hesitant steps forward, amazed that I felt no resistance, no distance between myself and my virtual self. It was really easy. Just like in real life. I didn't so much have to think about it, as I had to will myself to do it. I felt like moving forward, and that is exactly what I'm able to do. After a time, the avatar nods in approval and signs for me to stop.
Now, let's move on. You may be surprised to learn that you already hold the key to mastering virtuality and claiming your place among its champion fighters and well-known figures, because that key is your imagination. In virtuality, simply think and you will achieve. You are your only limit. Give it a try. Why not imagine some new clothes to replace the virtuality suit? I'm sure you can think of something you'd much rather wear.
Just imagine? Oh, I guess I can do that. Imagine some new clothes for myself. Something that I hope will impress Alyssa. I try to think of the style that she's always going on about other guys wearing, when she finds just so cute. Which maybe we'll find out later on in the next video. But I'll see you guys all later.